Hey guys, welcome to episode number 38 of Ask DeFranco's Gym. And today I am going to answer a question that I get a lot, and that is why I rarely prescribe regular front lunges into my programming. Basically, when I refer to a front lunge, I'm just basically referring to stepping forward and pushing back. One of the most common exercises out there, but I rarely do incorporate it into my programs. And there is a very simple reason. Way back when I started almost 20 years ago, whenever I put it into my programming, my athletes would always complain that it hurt their knee. I would always get the same thing where they go, it hurts a little bit right underneath my kneecap when I push off. So right there, when you push back, everybody would get knee pain. I shouldn't say everybody, but a majority of my athletes would get knee pain. And the funny thing was, of all the injuries I've had in my career, my knees are the one thing, knock on wood, that have been healthy, yet that exercise kills my knees as well. So there's just something about when you do that push, the shearing force on the knee, it's an unnatural movement. A lot of people get unbalanced with it. I don't like it, and I know it's super common, but it's not an exercise that I like. And I found that a great replacement for it is the reverse lunge. People that the front lunge bothered their knees report that the reverse lunge does not bother their knees. I've actually found it to be much, much easier on the knees. We do it in a very specific manner though. You do need ankle mobility and some decent hip mobility to do it properly, but I'm all for spending a little extra time and working on that ankle and hip mobility, because not only will it help you perform this exercise better, ankle and hip mobility, increased ankle and hip mobility will obviously carry over to a lot of other things in everyday life or on the athletic field as well. So I want to go over my specific technique for doing the reverse lunge right. So it's working the muscles we want to work, but we're also keeping it very safe on your knees. So I'm going to bring in my lovely assistant over here, Ashley, and she is going to hopefully not screw this up. So first thing, come right in, don't be shy. I didn't realize we had the matching sneakers today. First thing Ashley's going to do, and this is a little counterintuitive when doing lower body stuff, because with something like a box squat, we're always talking about the hip hinge, and kettlebell swings, we're talking about a hip hinge. But with the reverse lunge, the key is, if she's standing there, just stand there regular. If I kick her knee, I want that knee to kind of go soft first. So the knee's going to bend first, and that's going to lead us into the exercise. So she's going to break at the knee, and then right when she breaks at the knee, she's going to reach back with her left leg, but counterbalance by inclining the upper body forward as the left leg comes back. All right, so she's going to break at the knee, reach back, and come back up. Get the feel for it. Try another one. Break at the knee, reach back, come back up. Again. That's not bad. Now pause in the bottom this time for a second. Pause right there. You'll see her knee is a little bit over her toe. That is fine. She has the ankle mobility that her heel is still on the ground. As long as your heel is on the ground and you have that ankle mobility, I'm fine with the knee coming over the toe. You'll notice that her chest and her upper body remains over her thigh. It's the wrong way to do this, and if you want to put more pressure on your knee, most people, what they do is they're going to do it the wrong way now. They bring their whole body back and step back up. That's even still a little more right. Like step back with your whole entire body. See how, and then stand back up. When you do it that way, and you'll see people come back like this, exactly what she just did happens. They kind of lose balance, and they can't do it properly. So you need that break at the knee, incline forward as you're reaching back. Break at the knee, incline forward as you're reaching back. So you want that chest to remain over the thigh. It's family day at the gym, as you can see. Ava, wave hi. Hi. And finally, to help get that kind of counterbalancing, the upper body inclining forward as you reach the leg back, I suggest starting with a goblet reverse lunge to get the technique down before you progress to putting a barbell on your back. So just demonstrate a couple reps. Come up a little bit more. So break at the knee, incline the upper body forward. So I'm almost going to hold her back. So that's perfect. Now come back up. Notice how chest comes forward, leg reaches back and up. Perfect, one more. Chest forward, reach back, and drive up. Good, relax, thank you. So that is what I prefer. That's the lunge variation that I prefer to do. It's actually easier on your knee. If you do it right like that, you won't have any knee pain. You shouldn't have any knee pain. If you're having a problem getting in that position, do some ankle mobility, even a simple calf stretch, a stair stretch. Excuse me, where you go on a stair, hold a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and let your leg just hang down for maybe 20 or 30 seconds. Then you could bend your knee and do another 20 or 30 seconds that way. That, along with a little simple hip flexor mobility or stretch, should be enough to get you to be able to achieve the proper position, to do a reverse lunge, hit all the right muscles without having any pain on your knee. So give that a try, let me know what you think, and we will see you next time.